So we have two types of transcription. Transcribe. What does that mean? Transcribe. Trans means change. Transformer, changing the currents. Yes. Transcribe. Scribe means to write. No, scribe. Scribes means writers. Scribes. Transcribe. So change the form of writing. For example, spelling you write like this, CAT. And the transcription will be like this. That means you are changing the form of writing. That's all. To transcribe means to change the form of writing. I think that is clear to you. Now there are two ways you can write. That is, one is, transcribe. That is, one is phonemic transcription, the other is phonetic transcription. What is the difference between the two? So in both they use phones, means sounds. So for example, cat. Okay? You have got one is phonemic, cat, and the other is phonetic. So from this you can understand what is the first difference between the two. A phonemic transcription is written within slanted lines, forward slanting lines. No? The other one is square brackets. That's one. Now here it means this is a word in English. Cat is a word in English. But here it means you have got three sounds and then the physical characteristics of that sound. This square brackets k, a and t. They are given here, they are phonetic symbols, and they will tell you these are the characteristics or qualities of these sounds. Understand? And second point, remember, this does not belong to any particular language. The last time I told you, phonemic, a phoneme means a language specific sound. But phonetic symbol means it will only tell you about the qualities of that sound. Physical qualities of that sound. How is it produced, voiceless, and so on, things like that. So last class you please spend 2 minutes for going through that class, then you will understand. Okay, I need not tell you again. Now this is first difference. One is slanted slashes, which is slashes. The other is square brackets. Square brackets. And second is this. This is phonemic. Phonemic. This is phonetic. And phonemic is, you find it's called broad transcription. Broad transcription, because it doesn't give any additional information about the sound, qualities of the sound or physical characteristics of that sound. It broadly we say. For example, cat, together, yeah. So you can say only general cat. But on the other hand, or you can see here when you write, you give, or the phonetic transcription is also known as narrow transcription. Narrow transcription. In question papers you will find use broad transcription. Means don't use narrow transcription. Means gives further phonetic details. I will give you an example. When you say pin, this is a phonemic transcription, but here it is phonetic transcription, because you are giving additional information about it. This superscript ha, small h, means po is aspirated, pa, pin. So English people, they know it, so they have already internalized it, and therefore they don't require this sound here written like this. But for a general public, suppose I don't know, you don't know, or I don't know anything about English, you want to pronounce this correctly, then you have to see pin. So I will show you. That is by giving additional information about this. So this is, of course, within square brackets, because you are giving additional information. So that is a narrow transcription means that. Not that broad means written like this. This is broad transcription and this is narrow transcription. Not that. That means In here it is broad because it gives you only the general qualities of the sound, but here it is not like that. It gives you additional characteristics, or you use notations called this is called diacritics. In phonetic transcriptions, you use diacritics to give additional qualities about the sound. Understand? For example, another I'll tell you. You know about it. This is aspirated P. Aspirated means an H sound accompanies the release of or the pronunciation of plosive sounds, voiceless plosive sounds, when they are in the initial position of the word. This means first. When a voiceless plosive sound begins, is written at the beginning of a word, it is always aspirated. For example, we say pin, tin, kin. We don't say, see, the pronunciation is pin, see, then kin, and pin, kin, tin, see. But English we don't, broad transcription or phonemic transcription, we don't show that additional information. Other ways of showing additional information I'll tell you. See, when you write, you know about L sound. There are two L sounds. Many L sounds are there because they are allophones are there. But two L sounds. One is voiceless, the other is voiced. So voiceless L sound is written like this. In this case of K, it is voiceless. It comes an L. Then you have got if you write like this, this is phonetic. With this small circle here now written below this L means it is voiceless. Why? Because K is voiceless. And so the voiced L is by nature voiced. But then K is voiceless and therefore it influences the voice quality of L, so it becomes voiceless. So we say clean. Understand? The same with clear and dark L, you know. Clear L always occurs just before vowels. So we say like this, lead. Lead is clear. But when we say pod, see, this is the dark L. So if you write like this will be phonetic transcription. Because here what you do is, you are giving more details. Understand? If you put a line like this, then that means this is dark L. So phonetic transcription, and again I will tell you another one is cotton, isn't it? Cotton. This is phonemic transcription. But you know this N is syllabic, so when you write, it will be like this. If you give more details, a vertical stroke below this means it is syllabic, so you have to write like this. This is phonetic because it gives additional information. Understand? And I hope you understand. See? So first point to note is phonemic transcription is written within slashes, but phonetic transcription is written within square bracket. Second, phonemic transcription gives only the broad quality, general qualities of the sound, but phonetic transcription gives minute details about of the sound. For example, whether it is syllabic, whether it is clear L, whether it is voiceless L, whether it is say length, for example. You see, for example, you say no, you write like this. Please. Please can be written like this. Please. See? So that will be just a general transcription or broad transcription. But the moment we use this, this diacritic of length, showing length, that is colon like, no, colon. So then what happens is, it becomes, you are giving more details. More details means it is phonetic. It is phonetic transcription, not phonemic. Phonemic will become phonetic. Understand? So this is the difference between phonetic and the phonemic transcriptions. I hope you understand. What is transcription? Changing the form of writing. And how many ways you can do that? 2 ways. One is phonemic, the other is phonetic. Phonemic means only general quality, general characteristic of the sound will be given, and the word belongs to a language. That's the thing. Phonetic transcription means give additional information. For that you use diacritic. But then that doesn't mean that that particular word belongs to any language. That's important. That's a very important thing to know. Understand? So these are the points to know. Phonemic, slashes, square brackets. Phonetic, phonemic is broad, means no additional information is given. That is what is broad mean. See, for example, we can find some people when they wear, so here, this is my t-shirt. A plain t-shirt. This is not a plain t-shirt because I have got a medal like something like this, and also some lines like that. So this is like a additional details are given. Additional information about this t-shirt. So this is a phonetic transcription. But on the other hand, a plain t-shirt will be like a phonemic transcription. That's all. And phonetic transcriptions, you use diacritics. Diacritics means special additional notations. We used or added to IPA symbols. IPA means International Phonetic Association. IP. These are IPA symbols approved by International Phonetic Association. Symbols approved by International Phonetic Association. So you give additional information like length, like voice quality, like clarity, clear and dark, like syllabicity and so on. There are many such diacritics. I have just shown you some of these. I hope it is clear to you what is phonetic and what is phonemic transcriptions. Alright? Bye. See you again with another question and answer or another explanation tomorrow or in the near future. Okay? Till then, bye. Have a nice day.